Okay, so it looks like we have a nice bit rate so far. So it looks like we are going well. Let's see. I'm watching the bit rate of the video, guys. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys don't experience any bad videos or bad audio. Okay. If you guys starting watching, just leave a comment in the chat. Let me know you're here. Yeah, so on this video, I wanted to show you guys how to break the last node of Galactic Wars. So to have like an every time 100% of the time a easy node, even easier than the first one actually. So let's hold on a little bit. I want to make sure that everything is smooth before we actually do the run. I don't want to be interrupted one more time. So okay, so it seems that we have like a pretty good bit rate in terms of video. So you guys shouldn't experience any buffering or not. Okay, so yeah, I keep watching that, and if you guys see anything going on the side, just make sure that that to let me know so I can actually try to fix it, try to improve the bit rate, and this is what we're gonna do. Okay, um, so we have two people watching as of right now. Do you guys know already how to do that? Do you guys had any update on how to break that Galactic War Node 12? Because this is something that I discovered recently. I always heard that there was a way, or at least that the Galactic War nodes were calculated based on your arena power, um, which is something that I wasn't really getting into, and I wasn't really sure how it worked. Didn't do much research on it either. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna try to beat Galactic War every time and see if that works. I had quite a few difficulties in the last 2 weeks or so uh, because it was kind of hard. Like you had like big chase teams with Zeta Darth Nihilus, Zeta Kylo, all the Zeta that you can imagine on the back end. So I was really interested to discover that there was a very simple way to actually break that. So I, unfortunately, via the trouble that I had with technology tonight, I already passed the first node, which is basically the main idea behind that trick. You need so let's select here, and I'm gonna take out that team, um, and I'm just gonna select the regular team that I usually go with after that. Let's take that team here. It's a band of misfits, as you guys can see. So as I'm going to go through, I'm going to continue explaining. So basically, you need to have a 48,000 plus squad power to start Galactic War, so to start the first node and to finish the first node. And what that will do is that will automatically give you an easy node 12 for Galactic Wars. And this is proven. I've done that for now a week. Um, Node 11 is still quite challenging, but basically that allows you to have Node 12 very easy. So you have one less team to worry about, which I'll take that any day, especially on Node 12. On Node 11, So I heard that to break node 11, you actually you actually need a squad power of 50,000 plus. Well, I tried that. So I had recently geared my Savage Press to gear 11, 7-star gear 11, and he allowed me, he was the fifth uh, hero character that I had that passed the 10,000 mark of power. And but I tried that. It actually didn't work to break node 11. So I'm not sure if you guys had tried, if you guys had recently in node 12 and node 11 broken. I would really like to hear from you guys to see what was your setup and also what is your arena squad power, to see if there is any correlation into that, because on my side I was not able to actually get through that. Okay, so we are just flying again through the first part of the Galactic Wars. We also saw tonight at the reset, so there was the official launch, or at least advertising of the Throne event. I hope you guys are gearing up your Phoenix squad. I am at 5 stars on everybody. I'm not gonna go any further than that. Um, I'm wondering, like, for people who are watching right now, what is your Phoenix squad level and gear? I tried I tried to have like gear 7 minimum because that's what was going around. At least everybody was saying at least a gear 7 would be a good thing to have. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Apparently the video output is low. This should be resolving in any minute from now. Okay, the output that I see on the streaming software is not bad. Do you guys have any problem watching, any buffering going on or anything like that? Usually as soon as I have that message from YouTube, usually it actually stops. So I'm just worried that you guys gonna have that experience again. Just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna auto through that again. I'm gonna take Leia, and then I'm gonna take Royal Guard, Royal Guard out. Again, what I'm trying to do, especially nowadays on Galactic Wars, is trying to have fun with Darth Nihilus. It's one of my main character on my A team for Galactic Wars, but I'm trying to figure out a good arena squad to play with. So usually towards the later nodes, I'm trying to throw some composition together. Nothing surprising, pretty much a Sith-based team with Darth Nihilus as lead. Okay, so we are node 6, which is the one of the pivot point for. Okay, so that's not that bad. So my main focus is gonna be a Royal Guard. I want to take him down as soon as possible to get through everybody else. I have Ewok Elder, which is supposed to actually clean any debuff from Darth Vader, so I don't have any problem towards that. Darth Maul is hidden right now. That's a good thing because his health is kind of super low. Okay, now we're gonna take him out. We're gonna take Qui-Gon Jinn and see what we can get from there. Darth Maul recovered pretty much all of his health. Darth Sidious is in pretty bad shape right now. We'll see what we can do. I want to focus on him. Okay, now Darth Vader dead and now fives. So yeah, so again, for those who are joining just right now, the idea behind breaking your Galactic War Node 12 is to form a squad with a power squad higher than 48,000 K and beat the first node with that team. Once this is done, you can just cruise through your Galactic War as usual, and miraculously, 100% of the time, you will see that your Node 12 will be just as easy, if not easier, than Node 1. Basically, what it says, or the mechanics behind it, is that the game is trying to match you up with a worthy opponent, let's say. Uh, but with a 50,000 K power squad or 48,000 plus, the game kind of had a hard time finding anybody else stronger than that. So it just throw a random team together and calls it a wrap, basically. So yeah, so that helped me a lot in the last week to get basically a super easy Galactic Wars. Usually, before that, I used to be very reluctant to go through Galactic Wars, especially for the Note 12, since my profile is like I don't have chase, so I don't have base, I don't have Spirit. I have very few character gear 11. I have maybe, well, for somebody playing since 2015, I have maybe 7 gear 11 altogether, which is not a lot considering. So uh, and the synergy and the modes I had did, I was not classing very good. I was not ranking very good in Arena until I actually unlocked General Kenobi and I geared up R2D2. So since then it got better, and it allowed me to actually have a better matchup. I can throw some team together without too much thinking about it. Um, but yeah, so that's basically what made my life easier on Galactic War. That was that was an article that was on Reddit, and and it was very helpful to actually get that down. And as at first as I tried, I was like, wow, man, that's working. And then I approached my guild members and I showed them that. It's like, well, it's weird for me. It's working since like a long time ago. I thought people knew that. Some people thought that it was the arena squad power that was dictating that Node 12. It is. I think it has a component to it, but it's not the only way that actually the game use um, the squad power to actually determine the last node. So far we had like pretty easy nodes. I'm not even sure that this guy has a Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta, so let's check really quick. Yep, it is a Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn. So I'm just gonna go with Steel's Mole, and then we're gonna replace. I'm not using Stormtrooper hand a lot, so I'm just gonna switch. I need a tank just to take the damage and allow Zeta Mole to just do his thing against all the Jedi's. And who for everybody who's watching, just leave a comment, guys. Say hello, don't be shy. And how's your Galactic War going? Like, have you had any trouble getting through? Did you guys struggle with the last Note 12? Give some feedback, guys. Yeah, so this is my, I think I would consider that being my C/D team. Um, because I still keep oppress, which I could run definitely here. Yeah, so I'm not really worrying about the dynamic and who's getting hit first. Um, so we are getting through. We almost at the node 10 or 11. I don't remember exactly. Now we're gonna probably switch. You know what? I'm actually not even worried about here. I'm just going to, um, let's see, I'm gonna retreat really quick. So that's a team that could be definitely valid for the next node. So let's retreat really quick. So we have zeta. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw I'm gonna throw that team. I'm gonna take out Darth Nihilus. I'm gonna switch Darth Vader. I'm gonna put Palpatine here, and then just as a filler, so I'm gonna keep everybody else, but I'm gonna go Stormtrooper Han. We have a few more people joining us live. So I got all the technical difficulties and the technical problem that we had solved up apparently, which is very good. So you guys should be enjoying a no buffering at all. Hopefully that's the case. Okay, so we'll see. We have two tanks. I'm not even worrying too much. They have Sunfac and Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn. But pretty much for whoever is joining and who didn't hear the first section of that, the whole idea behind breaking that node 12 is pretty much having a 48k plus squad power when you start your first node and beat that first node with that team, and then you can switch with whatever you want. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to actually pay attention to that team specifically because the full auto won't cut it. So let's see. We have two tanks, two taunt. Okay, so I'm gonna go switch for probably the A team and see how that team is going. The game takes its sweet time. Okay, so technically I have still, so one, two, I have three teams to go through still. So let's see. Yeah, let's try this one. Just gonna go through some. I don't have a Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually try to take care. Okay. That was a very bad mood. So let's try to take care of Yoda first. So yeah, so don't hesitate to leave a comment, guys, on the chat. Join us. Share your Galactic Wars experience lately. I don't know if you guys had any hard node on the 12th or 11th. If you guys beat node 9, well, if you guys broke node 9, 11, and 12, please let me know. I'm trying to actually get that done. Simply put, I'm trying to get a 51,000 squad power together and see if it actually would work to actually break node 11. Node 12, I can break it very easily. Now the rest is harder to get. Okay, so Sunfac is doing his job. Sunfac is a definitely, I don't know if you guys had tried to gear him up, but he's one of the worst to gear up. We don't see a lot of use of Sunfac lately, except Galactic Wars. I see a lot of Sunfac in Galactic Wars actually. Um, okay, so let's try. That's fine. At least I've reduced the. I don't really care for the Jedi's, so actually it's pretty much a wasteful team. on that particular setup, not a lot of good modes on them. So just a matter of to take down protection of some of the characters, such as Royal Guard and also Yoda. So now I'm gonna move to a few droids, my dear droids. So we are node 8, and that's a pretty good. So Jake is asking, how do I raise my squad power? Well, simply put, you need to gear up and level up your team. Pushing a tune through gear 11 usually helps a lot. You have some traditional, very strong tune, for instance. If you get, it's very easy to get very easy, not easy, it takes a long time, but um, to get a Darth Vader gear 11 7-star will definitely get you to a 10,000 squad or tune character power. So there's that. And then it takes a long time. Huh? For me to get a $48,000 squad power, it actually took me probably about 6 months. In that 6 months, I put all the farming of the gear. Because for instance, those two, I have two characters here that are gear 11, which are that were um, IG88 and IG86, and those guys are not close to 10,000 power, 10,000 power for as a tune, even though they are gear 11. So it depends also of the tune itself, of the power of the tune. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a go for. I can probably. I forgot about Barris. Probably a Zeta Barris. Definitely a strong team in front to. Okay, so let's see if I can actually get. Nope. That's not gonna work this time, so I'm gonna have to go with the A team. Didn't check Barris actually. That's what actually I should have checked before. Um, so we're getting into node 8. It's quite a hard node. I'm also doing auto. So yeah, so basically that's how I can answer the question, Jake. Some of the tunes, just like Royal Guard, General Kenobi, um, who else? Let me see. I'm gonna do another squad. I'm gonna keep that squad here. I'm gonna take off. Okay, I got a bit of a mix in here. So Royal Guard, Darth Vader, General Kenobi, Savage Opress, R2D2. I know for a fact that if you pass them Gear 11 7-star, you'll have them at 10,000 power. That's pretty much what it is. Okay, so let's put some debuff on Royal Guards because I don't want him to mess up. We're gonna stun everybody. And so, of course, everybody has foresight besides him. So, and I'm gonna make sure once again, I don't want him to be around. So if I recall correctly, Culling Blade doesn't care about foresight, so we're gonna take that advantage and get rid of Yoda. Then we're gonna get rid of. We're still gonna shock Royal Guard to make sure that it doesn't get in the way. Also, I'm gonna try to shock even though they has foresight. Okay, let's put a taunt again. I don't want her to use any of her ability. Let's put buff down as well, and we're gonna take care of I don't have much choice. Okay, so now we still have Sunfac to take care of. Sunfac is both a blessing and a curse. Blessing to have, a curse to fight. Of course, you had to do that, Barris. You had to do that. We don't have way too many options actually. Pop, 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 pop. So we still have, yeah, I'm gonna have to throw some debuff here and there. I can do a Killing Blade, get rid of him. Now we still have Royal Guard to take care of. Okay. This is a pretty tanky team. If you want a good Galactic War defense team, put Sunfac, put Sunfac Gear 11, put a Royal Guard Gear 11, and then you're set. So again, some debuff. I don't want. Damn it. And I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's what I think. Yeah, that's the worst combo ever. So two tanks and a Zaris makes for a very difficult team to actually beat. It takes long. If it was in Arena, it will be the nightmare to actually go against because you'll be limited in time. I was not around in the top arena when General Kenobi, when the first guild started to have General Kenobi unlocked with Zaris, but I heard it was quite also a nightmare to go against. Okay, so that's done, so that's a good thing. Now we can go to the next. So Jake, since you're the most active on the chat, how's your Galactic War going? Have you finished your Galactic War today? Oh shit, I didn't even look at the squad that I'm going against. So we have an Empire team pretty much very similar to the one I'm running. We have, I'm assuming, a Zeta Vader. Let's check. Yes, we have a Zeta Vader. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try with the same team actually. I don't need potency actually. Well, yeah, you need potency for Mr. TIE Fighter pilot halfway through your second run. Okay, so and have you tried, what's your squad power, your maximum squad power that you can put together so far? Okay, so here we go. I'm not gonna put on auto actually, because this team is gonna probably put me through some trouble. Okay, so the guy I want to get to is definitely that guy. Well, I don't really care about taunting because since he's already taunting already. Okay, good. So type 47 500. Okay, so you're not far away. I mean, try to gear if you have some extra gear that you can spare to put on your maximum tune power. I mean, probably your the tune that you're using that are your top tunes are the one that are worth investing in. So just put maybe depending on the gear that you have at disposal, of course. Knowing that there is throne around the corner, it's pretty much harder to keep spending gear. I know I am still holding some gear. I have a stun gun. I have a full cuff, which came from also the Phoenix Squad last bonus tier. But just to get that 48k, and it's also worth trying at 47.5 to see if it works, and give me a feedback if it does, because that will change the deal. Okay, so last team, which is let's check that team. Okay, so we have a full Zeta R2, nice. We have, obviously, so General Kenobi doesn't have a Zeta, Darth Nihilus has a Zeta, but none of them are activated. And we have the traditional chase, which is what you will find in Arena, pretty much. This is one of the teams that I find in Arena. I beat one not so long ago, like I think today I beat a very similar team. So I'm gonna go back to my. So the main mistake that I've done on that particular run in Arena, I choose a Nihilus lead early on that knocked down all the protection from Oppress and Nihilus. So we'll see how that goes. So this team is a Gear 11 all the way, no Zeta on, well, the only Zeta that I have is on Oppress. And here we go. So basically my strategy there is to make sure that Darth Nihilus doesn't go, or at least goes as less as possible. Um, so I'm just gonna go, and here, so if Chase hadn't atoned, what I would do, I will try to directly stun Darth Nihilus. Now it's not possible, we don't have nobody to cleanse anything, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, since General Kenobi is the one with every single, um, okay, so now I can actually try to get down, give retribution to everybody. Now I'm gonna give burning debuff to everybody on the other team. And now we are starting to get down to Darth Nihilus. Okay. My focus is to get to him, pretty much. I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna try to get down General Kenobi as well if I can get both of them uh, in the same. Let's see. So we have. Yeah, even though it's gonna go through the first, I think it's worth to have. Yeah, so perfect. So Darth Nihilus is now. Okay, unfortunately, we have Chase that's doing his thing. General Kenobi is back, which we're gonna focus on him. We cannot choose anybody else but Mr. Kenobi. And so yeah, so that's pretty much the typical arena team that you will face. So I can already take care of Mr. Chase, which is a very good thing. I'm gonna try to reduce. I'm gonna do the same again. I'm gonna put General Kenobi out there. And we are going to, do I want to do that since everybody has retribution? Not sure. I want to take out Foresight from Mr. Kenobi, and I think I'm going to go after him now. Yeah, because if I do that, then I give retribution to everybody. I'm going to try to stun him. Worked, so no retribution, perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. And now it should be pretty easy. So I still steal everything into everybody. Who do I want to? I don't want. No, I'm gonna go against Darth Nihilus. My goal is to definitely neutralize him as much as possible. And okay. So bear in mind, I already had a, and we're gonna hide this time Mr. Oppress. We have buff on pretty much everybody, so that should probably take care of him. Yeah, right there. So that's pretty cool because I only need one more Annihilate to take care of this battle. Let's burn, so that will take care of the Foresight. Oh no, I didn't remember that. Okay, so now we don't have much attackers, so I have only two countdown left, which should be now 0. I'm gonna get down to R2. Okay, Let's immobilize Chirrut. Didn't work. Now we're gonna take care of. I want to take care of Chirrut because he's a pain in the butt to actually get down to it. And now I don't care. I can just auto through it. Hold on though. I should be able to auto it. I don't think it's gonna be any problem to do that. Auto it 2 doesn't recover any health. Okay, done. That was not an easy one, and that's typically about all that you have to do in Arena. You have to be very careful about what you do, and every single hit counts. So now let's find out. And yes, the results are in. I have a Galactic War 12 broken. Um, and so I'm glad that I can give you guys the live example of this of this working. This is big help because I don't even care about it. I just put in auto and go through it and done. So that 11, so basically it shorter your whole Galactic Wars of one node. You don't have to worry about running your A team throughout everything. Because you know that, for instance, so I had to switch gear up around node 10. Node 10 was quite a hard one. Node 9 was also tough, but at least I don't have a node 12 to take care of. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to share also, since we have a few people watching now, quick word about the giveaway. So we had a giveaway for 100 subscribers um, a week ago. The results were in actually a week ago. That's been 2 weeks since the giveaway was announced. The winner didn't show up. I tried to contact him. He didn't come forward. So I'm gonna give back that prize, so that diecast figurine of Finn, which is from the Force Awakens, the edition where he has the gun. So I'm gonna give that one away to the next winner, to the next contestant that participated to the giveaway, and I'll announce that in a future video very soon on Facebook. Just go on Facebook, tab French Gamer Abroad, and go on the page. Make sure to like the page, and you'll get the notification. It's easier for me to contact you guys through Facebook, so do that, and I partner up with a local store here to give you guys more goodies. So you're gonna have some discount on Star Wars memorabilia and some giveaways. So we are approaching the 200. I'm gonna do another giveaway for the 300 subscribers. So please share the channel if you guys liked it. Give a feedback. Don't hesitate. My goal is to entertain you guys, to give you some tips that you might not be aware of, and showcase this, and basically enjoy the fun of that game, and also preparing very much for the next Throne event. So, Jake, if you're still around, how are you doing on your Galactic Wars? I really want to know if you were halfway. Hey, Ludovic, bonsoir. Comment ça va? All right, we're gonna do a plurilingual chat in a few. So Jake, if you didn't do yet, subscribe to the channel, and we'll have a giveaway. I'm gonna start to organize the giveaway for the 300 very soon. We'll see. We have if I have some pops from Star Wars pops to give away, some discounts, some figurine from pretty much all the eras of the memorabilia, Star Wars memorabilia. So we'll give you guys something worthwhile, because without you guys, this channel will not be. So I have definitely to give back to you, and that's my way. I am a collector as well. I do collect. I do collect. I started recently, not so long ago, so I have a little limited collection, but I do collect all the diecast figuring from Star Wars. And my wife, very awesome that she is, she just gave me a Boba Fett diecast figurine, which is an amazing present that I wish every wife was giving their Star Wars enthusiast husband. So anyway, So Ludovic, I don't know if you, how long have you been watching the stream? We were basically running down Galactic Wars and trying to explain how to break that Galactic War Note 12. Je sais pas si tu parles français uniquement ou si tu parles un peu anglais. But so if you want to recap, don't hesitate. I'm gonna stream a little bit more. I have a few. I think I'm gonna. The payout was pretty good today. I ranked 12. I ranked number 2. If I was checking my squad arena right now, I don't know if people were trying to knock me down from the top 10 so far. So I'm ranked 6. I was ranked 2 at payout. Okay. Yeah, so let me show you what we have right now. The team that are pretty hard to beat. Uh, Rexley, Darth Nihilus, Chase, and General Kenobi. This is very typical. The one that I have the most difficulty with right now is definitely a Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn with a Zeta Battle Meditation Yoda and an Ezra from the Phoenix squad with R2D2 Zeta and a General Kenobi. This is my worst nightmare so far. So yeah. So it's not that bad. So anyway, I'm going to farm some mode. I'm going to go ahead and farm some mode. In the meantime, so Jake, I'm not sure I got the end of the story. Did you finish your Galactic War? Are you done? Did it work? Did it not work? And Ludovic, what's up? Tell us a little bit about us. What are you doing right now? So let's farm. What are we gonna farm? I'm always tempting to do either critical damage or speed modes. I'm gonna do a bit of both. You know what? I'm just gonna purchase a refresh and I'm just gonna go ahead and so we have a total of 9. I'm gonna do 5 speed and let's see what we get. Okay, not bad. Meh. And so that squad power that you started with, was it enough to get an easy Note 12? Oh, we have a triangle with 1% defense. That's not good, guys. Well, it's May. I mean, I have the good protection here. I think this one, but if it was only protection, it would be good. Unfortunately, it's health. And I don't know you guys, but it's been a while since I got a mode one. Okay. So yeah, so try to put some gear, a little bit more gear on your top 5 characters of your roster until you get that 48 threshold, and trust me, that's gonna be game changing. At least gonna make it easier on you. And then I'm gonna go through critical damage mode. Let's do a few. Okay, nothing extraordinary. Protection, defense, blah blah blah. Let's see, we have another. Let's do another one just for you guys. And let's do the same. This one, this time we're gonna do 4 here. How much I have? 7. So we're gonna do 3 here. Okay, now we're talking. So we have an offense one with an offense. Okay, now we have a defense 5 speed. So defense with a 5 speed. Okay. Hey, Chris Aderp. What modes do you recommend for short trooper? Well, simply put, protection, 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 protection. The one that I have right now. So I have an arrow for protection, triangle protection, cross protection, and the rest is also protection. Besides the square and the losange, which are defense and offense respectively. Okay, so let's try that triangle because it's pretty good range for the critical chance. It's not a bad mode. I mean, defense is not the best, but hey, if it gives me a 25 speed, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so let's get in there. Let's go into modes. Let's look for that triangle here. Okay. Okay, so for whoever is watching, so for the 7 people that are watching currently, I want you guys to do a pronostic how much speed I'm gonna have. Because seriously, this stuff, it's like it's like the casino, it's like the slot machine. Usually, when I have a mode that I farm, what I've seen is that the speed doesn't get over 10. For the modes that I buy from the shop, they usually go over 10. I know it's a very weird statistic, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't hold true in the light of the data. If I got 21, man, I'm gonna be yeah, yeah, Jake. I think you're pretty much right. I'm betting on 5 as well. Okay, so let's try. I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna even play around. Oh, let's play around. Let's be. So let's do 4.